successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
Get your life back with lasting results. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Call QC Kinetics today.
Call QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. 352-400-4550.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros, trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917. Here's the latest from the College of Central Florida. On Tuesday, June 21st at 8:35 a.m., Marie Davidson and Tavis Douglas will talk about all the exciting things happening with agribusiness and equine studies at the CF Vintage Farm. That's Tuesday the 21st at 8:35 a.m. on Higher Education Happenings. Vintage Farm is located just a few miles from the center of Ocala and Interstate 75, but a universe away from distractions. So be sure to listen and learn. It's information you can use from CF and your friends at WOCA, The Source.
Stand by, Ocala, for big news on the biggest garden sale of the year coming right at you from Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery in Ocala. This week, for a limited time, Bob Wines is having an unbelievable 50% off sale on practically everything. I'm talking about camellias and azaleas and roses, gardenias and shrubs and herbs, citrus and other fruit, perennials and palms. Also, 50% off on crepe myrtles and flowering vines, hanging baskets, flowering shrubs, indoor foliage, statuary, clay pottery, and much more. All 50% off. Now choose what you want and pay half price. It's better than BOGO. Practically everything's included in this half price sale, but check the ad at bobwinescamelliagardens.net for more. Don't miss it. The fabulous pre-summer 50% off sale at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 3, keeping you in bloom for 70 years.
Nirvana Medical Spa is Ocala's premier medical spa, home to a variety of non-invasive corrective laser treatments and facials. Besides filler, neurotoxin, laser hair, we offer PRP, tattoo removal, body contouring, vaginal rejuvenation, urinary incontinence, and men's sexual health. Become a better, brighter, happier you at Nirvana Medical Spa.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Friday, Susan Schmitz on the phone with us. Are you ready for the Florida version of
Florida Man?
Here we go.
For your hearing pleasure, come, Crook, News.
That's right. We had 3 stories from around the globe. You notice I went to world stuff. I didn't do just the United States this time, but still Florida Man or woman, by the way, outdoes the world every time. We got 3 stories from the world and 3 stories from Florida. The first story is, I can't believe it's not battery. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, wait. It is battery. That's what the police said anyway. A 26-year-old Merritt Island woman is arrested Thursday. Deputies say her and her sister got in an argument over who was going to pay for a brand new tub of butter that they had. The sister refused, so the 26-year-old woman, Eliza Bodecker LaChance, smashed the butter, the entire tub of butter, hit her sister with it, smashed her in the face with it, butter everywhere. The woman come running out to the police as they arrived. She come running out toward them screaming, she's trying to hurt me, she's trying to hurt me. She had butter everywhere. She was covered in butter, according to the police. 3 witnesses in the home gave a similar statement that, she just freaked out and threw the butter at her and then started hitting her with the actual tub and all the butter within. So Eliza has been charged with domestic battery, weapon, butter.
Now, wait a minute. They were at their home?
Yep. She's been arrested and taken to the Brevard County Jail where she still sits today. This was yesterday morning this happened.
They were arguing over...
Who was going to pay? She wanted her sister to pay for half of the butter. You think inflation is not a problem, folks?
Moving on.
It's tore family apart. The inflation has tore family apart. Sister versus sister over shed spread. You really can't make this up in Florida. You can't make it up. St. Petersburg, Florida. Now this sounds good if you like wings. This story starts with chicken wings and beer. Oh, and a burglary. Oh. And then it went downhill from there. St. Petersburg police officers are investigating a break-in that happened June 6th in the Chataway restaurant. Reviewing surveillance videos, they show the burglar devouring a plate of chicken wings and enjoying a beer inside the kitchen. Before the officer stumbled across another incident from the night before. Video shows a man riding up to the restaurant at 22nd Avenue, pedaling around the parking lot for about 10 minutes, slipping in through the back gate, wandering around a bit. He opens the door to a shed, removes things one by one. He gains access to a restaurant bathroom. Then it gets crazy. He exits the restroom bathroom with no clothes on. He proceeds to sit at one of the restaurant's outdoor picnic tables, digs into the meal he brought with him, which was, by the way, the instant lunch tub of ramen. He also plays the bongos naked. He goes off, and then he gets on his bike and rides off butt naked. He spray painted a few chairs, the bongos, a pickle jar, but his handiwork, nobody noticed it. In fact, it was 4 hours before anyone noticed he'd even been there. We wouldn't even have known the naked guy was there without the cop finding the video. The man who is homeless he's been identified. He's been arrested. His goal was not to break in. His goal was just to hang out at the Chataway, he said. Well, what about the first guy? The one that ate the chicken wings and the beer? They're still trying to find him. This is not about the guy who got arrested for chicken wings and beer. He's still looking for, he stole an estimated $500 worth of stuff, cash tips, a laptop, a tablet, a grocery bag. But they did arrest the homeless guy who played bongos and ate a meal he brought with him and spray painted some things in the restaurant and did it all naked. They got him off the streets. But the actual burglar, no, they don't have him. But just the guy that the cop was watching the surveillance video and from the night before. But the actual guy who burglarized the place, still at large. Cops ask if you have any information. Call the St. Petersburg police or Crime Stoppers if you want to remain anonymous. But how bad's that? You're not even the reason the police are there, and they arrest you. They were there for a burglary that happened the night after you decided to play naked bongos.
That's a little bit of bad luck.
That's a dumb crook is what that is. Dumb crook. And then finally, you cannot make this stuff up. Jeff Gaylord. He's a 37-year-old man who entered the Jacksonville Sheriff's Department this Tuesday and turned himself in. turned himself in for murder. He told police that he messed up and he killed someone, and he just couldn't deal with it because who he had killed was his best friend. They were doing drugs together and acting weird. They went dancing. They played on the children's park equipment near their home. They're both fans of doom metal, so they were listening to it for hours with the lights turned off. They say that they were, Gaylord said they were extremely intoxicated. They started threatening to kill each other because they were paranoid. He then followed through with it and killed his best friend. He was booked on multiple charges. Bail has not been set. They did find drug paraphernalia and a machine gun in the house. Vodka bottles everywhere. The house was a wreck. You know who he killed? He killed his friend. He killed his imaginary friend, Mr. Happy.
I had a feeling it was going there. He went in and confessed.
He confessed to killing Mr. Happy, his imaginary friend.
Well, at least he was distraught about it. You know.
That's not fentanyl-based drugs. That's good hallucinogenics right there. He said, I don't know what to do. He's my best friend forever. We'd go dancing. We played on the park equipment near our house. He's my best friend. We got doom metal in common. I don't know what to do now. I guess I should get the death penalty. Big Bird killed Snuffleupagus.
Is there a charge?
Yeah, because he had drug paraphernalia in his home and a machine gun. He's a convicted felon and everything. Yeah, there were charges, but he is not being held right now in the Jacksonville Sheriff's Jail. In the jail, he is being evaluated for mental health issues. Yes. But at least, hey, he was a good citizen. I killed Mr. Happy. I need to turn myself in for it.
Turn myself in.
I committed murder. I need to turn myself in. I'm a murderer. I got to turn myself in. You know how much drugs and alcohol you got to be on to not only kill your imaginary, to believe you killed your imaginary friend, but turn yourself in for doing it.
That's
You got to be a special kind of altered.
Yes.
That's a special kind of drugged up right there. And poor Mr. Happy, he was so happy, now he's dead.
Now he's dead.
God, that
unfortunate.
Doesn't seem very happy. He was so happy, and now he's dead.
So unfortunate.
You know, it's kind of like those cops had to keep a straight face, kind of like that general, the admiral that had to keep a straight face when Representative Johnson from Georgia talked about the island of Guam.
Capsizing.
I'm afraid it'll just tip over and capsize. If you don't know what I'm talking about, folks, go look up Representative Johnson from Georgia, Guam, and it'll become very clear to you what we're talking about. It is YouTube gold. Hey, thanks for being here today. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, I love you.
Bye. That's an end. That brings to an end another riveting version of
For your hearing pleasure, Dumb Crook News.
We'll be right back after this timeout on The Source.
From the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Thousands of heads of cattle in Kansas have died as the heat wave continues to scorch the United States. The Kansas Department of Health and Environment said at least 2,000 heads of cattle have died since Tuesday because of the heat. A.J. Tarpoff, veterinarian at Kansas State University.